Good. Good. You're right on time. Please come in and take a seat. I'm Dr. Matt, and I'll be helping you through your general assessment and physical checkup. Now, I mean no offense whatsoever, but you look a little paler. Just a little, as we say in the UK, a little white around the gills. Are you feeling okay? Okay, some headaches. Well, we can give you a thorough checkup. Make sure there's nothing untoward or anything that you're perhaps missing. All right? So please take a seat and get comfortable. And if you are concerned, so we can make it a comprehensive assessment and give you some peace of mind. All right? We take our health for granted when we're feeling well, and the moment we feel a little bit under the weather, we wonder why we don't take better care of ourselves. We've all been there. Let me just take a few notes. Patient presenting with a general feeling of being unwell. Some shakes, some pain in the arm. Okay. Pain in both arms or just the one arm? Okay. You didn't have an accident, you didn't fall. Okay, you woke up like this. No problem. Okay, well, let's do your vitals. Well, check your heart rate, blood pressure, have a look at your eyes, your hearing, see if there's anything at a more basic level. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to listen to your heart. Just come in here, just a little bit. Good. And you can just continue to breathe normally. Just breathe normally. Good. Good. Right. Okay. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just gonna listen to the lungs. Take a deep breath from me, please. Really fill your lungs and hold, 2, 3, release. Good. Right. Are you coughing at all in the mornings when you wake up, or do you feel like you have something at the back of your throat? No. Okay. Right. Not to alarm you in any way at all, but it would appear you have some fluid in your lungs. Are you exercising at all and noticing yourself short on breath? Right. Okay. Sometimes you're not breathing at all. I mean at all, or just not noticing the act of breathing? You're forgetting to breathe. Happens to the best of us. Okay. Your heart rate pulse was 2 beats per minute, which is unusual, not impossible. If you had an exceptionally high cardiovascular range, you can get your heart rate down as low as 2 beats per minute. The fluid in the lungs is more of a concern, but the fact that you're not exercising to bring the heart rate down so low is a curious one. Maybe you're just blessed with excellent. You should have been a swimmer or a diver. Still time. Nope. Okay. Just taking some general thoughts so I can come to a more definitive conclusion later on. Okay. All right. I'd like to just do a quick cognitive and eye assessment, 2 for 1, if you like. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. So I'm going to show you what's called a rock card. Okay. Nothing too fanciful here. There are 8 rows of 5 numbers, 1 to 14. Okay. And what I'd like you to do, I'm going to call out a number, and you're going to point with your finger where on the card it is. Okay? You can see that, okay? All right. Point to 23. No, 23, 2 and 3. No, not 2, then 3. The number 23. Can you find 23 on this card? Okay, let's try 12. You cannot find 12 on the card. Okay, how about number 1? I'll give you a clue. It's right there in the corner at the top. One is here. Right here. One is here. Okay, how about 14? Okay. Right at the bottom there. I'll give you a clue. It's along this row right here. You can find it. Come on, you can do it. No, that's 37. Okay, so the association you have with numbers seems to be off. How did you do in school? You did well in school. Okay, so this is definitely a recent development. Okay. Nothing to worry about there. Let's discard the rock card. And I'll do a very quick eye exam for you. If you could just read the top row. No. This isn't a word. This is a series of letters arranged in a random order. So I don't need you to read. I'd like you just to tell me what letter this is. X. That's not an X. Does it look like an X? Because it's far away. Okay, let me bring this a bit closer to you and try telling me that letter again. That's not X. No, that's not X. So your problem isn't the distance. Okay, how about from this row here? Okay. Try reading some letters there from this row here. I'll give you a clue. The first one is D. D for don't be blind. Okay. No, that's actually a D. That's not a Q. Although that isn't too far away. Okay, let's try this next one. That's not the number 4. All right, we have some association that is troubling you a little bit. Nothing to panic over. You are still perfectly coherent. You're forming sentences. But there's definitely something confusing what the eye is seeing with how the brain is interpreting it. When did you get your last checkup? All right. Okay. Cognitive ability is impaired somewhat. Inability to recognize letters of the alphabet. Just to try to clarify this point a bit further, is it a confusion for you, or does the answer come quite quickly? When I was pointing to D, you thought it was Q. That answer, are you having to search for it, or is it quite reactionary? Okay, so for you that was the clear answer. So the access to the cognitive function is clear. It's not delayed, it's not slowed, but something along the line is getting confused. It's interesting. Nothing to be too alarmed with. Unusual, but not again beyond the realms of possibility. Okie dokie. That's fine. That's fine. All fine. Okay. Let's continue the assessment. I'm a little bit worried about the arm. If it's causing you a lot of pain. Did you fall? You woke up like this. We could x-ray it for you. Yeah, okay. All right. No, it'll take minutes, nothing more. And then we can develop the x-ray and we can have a look to make sure there isn't anything unusual going on with the arm. Okay? I'm just gonna pop the lights off. Just step back to the right. Good. I'll pop out of the room, take the x-ray, come back in, and we can discuss, okay? Excellent. Clear. X-ray 1. X-ray 2. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Sorry, the adjustment to the light is a little bit painful. Sorry, your pupils didn't contract or dilate with the change of light, which is curious. Almost impossible, actually. When we're denied a source of light, our pupils change size to allow what little light there is in. And when we're exposed to a very bright source of light, okay, a bright source of light, the pupils change again. deny too much light coming in at once. Okay, the x-rays are ready. Have it on our tablet here. Let's just have a little excuse me, we have the wrong x-ray. I'll be back just 1 second. This can't be the right x-ray. They have 2 breaks, the tibia and the fibula. That's ridiculous. Okay, the good news is the x-ray is correct. This is your x-ray. Well, that is unusual, to say the least. You appear to have a break. In fact, you have a hairline fracture. Let me just share this with you. If we zoom in a little bit here. 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 We have 2 clean breaks. In fact, it seems a small child has run a crayon on the part of the bone. I don't know if you can explain this any better than I can, but do you remember this happening? Here you have break and a break, and this little crayon scratches. Do you have any idea how this could have happened? You have no memory of this. On a scale of 0 to 10, where do you think your pain is? With 0 being painless, I'm fine. I have no pain whatsoever. 10 being, this is excruciating. I can't even speak. -4. Okay. Could you explain the rationale of having -4 pain threshold with 2 breaks, 1 hairline fracture? No. Okay, do you have a history of having a high tolerance for pain? Let me just let me take a note of what's happening here, because nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just some things to that need a very stern following up. Double break. Shattered through hairline. And some kind of etching. Somebody was charcoal copying when you were a kid in school. No memory of break. So when you came in, you said you had some pain in the arm, and now, of course, you're reporting a -4 in pain. That's a different part. Okay, it's a different arm. I see. Okay, shall we let's not X-ray the other arm for just now. I have a feeling the pain you're experiencing might be crossed somehow when the motor neurons are traveling back to the brain to explain that you're in pain. I think it's somehow been swapped, and you're now experiencing pain from the other arm. Let me just very, very delicately, I'll squeeze the brake in the arm very, very gently. I expect you to feel pain from the other side of the arm. No pain, no pain when we delicately squeeze the arm. Well, I thought I had a theory there where everything was being reversed and switched, but that would be too easy, apparently. Okay, alright, let me pop my glasses on 1 second. They're just now I just want to have a look at your eyes. And I'd like you to look into this little mirror here, please. Okay. Just look into this little mirror, please. Okay. Right. You cannot see yourself. Okay, that's a little bit alarming. You have no reflection here. How about here? Okay. The mirror is working. I'm not sure why you would have an inability to see yourself in the mirror. Certainly nothing comes to mind. Nothing of this world, anyway. Okay. I just need to have a little look into your eyes, please. All right. Okay. Just look straight ahead for me, please. Look straight ahead for me, please. Continue to look straight ahead. Straight ahead. Don't look at either of the glasses. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Good. Very good. I'm going to take this a little bit closer. Then I'm going to pull it away gradually. And I want you to tell me, at what point does the object stop being blurry? Still blurry. Still blurry. Okay, you have no focus point. Well, certainly a little bit uncouth, a little bit unusual, but maybe a little cause for concern. The inability for your brain to process your reflection in the mirror is particularly not troublesome, but interesting, we could say. I'm just going to pop some gloves on, okay? Apologies if they're a little bit loud. I'm just testing the blood vessels in your face. Okay, that's typically when we press the skin of the face, if you press for a little while and release, there'll be a rush of blood to that point of the face. Could you just give me your hand, please? Relax the hand. Now, if you can, I'd like you to weave your hand around my hand and grip very slightly. Okay, that's light enough. Okay. Allow me to take the gloves off. Your grip strength seems to be working well. I might need to switch writing hands, but that's okay. There's no problem. So you seem to be feeling very strong. Your blood flow is slowing down. You have a broken arm in 2 places, but appear to be undeterred by such injury. Allow me to I'd like you to follow the tip of my pointer. We're going to pretend you have a little box around you. This would be corner 1. This would be corner 2. This would be corner 3. And this would be corner 4. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. I'd like you to point to corner 1 with me. No, come up here, up to this corner. Okay, try the down corner. Okay, you go to the corner 1 now, right? I see. There's definitely a cross in your neural net. Okay, try to follow the pointer. So we're going to start up at 1. Just with your eyes, not with your fingers. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you're able to follow with your eyes. But if I ask you to point to box 1, you point to 3. Point to 2. That's 4. Point to 4. You point to 2. Look at 4. Looking at 4. Look at 1. Good. So the problem doesn't reach your eyes. It's your motor neuron. Very interesting. More than a little perplexing. More This is, it's interesting. Let me just take a note of that. So I saw an improvement perhaps in cognitive function. You were able to almost trace the last, you were almost able to trace the last shape there, which in of itself is interesting because the first two movements you were opposite with. So there was either an improvement or a moment of recoherence, let's call it that. I am determined to get to the bottom of this. Okay, let's continue. Okay, next test I'm going to releasing a little air into your face. Like so. I'd like you to close your eyes and tell me when you feel the air on your face. Good. 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 Okay. Now open your eyes. With your eyes open, were you able to associate the sound with the air blowing in your face? No. Okay. So, to you, the air was hitting your face before the sound of the squeeze. Right. Could you just hold out your palm for me, please? And now hold out the palm of the broken arm. No pain for you to do that. Okay. You can feel that, and that's in sync. Right. I'm just going to test your blood pressure. Interesting, yes, but just a little bit confusing. Can you just read what this says? Child size. Okay. That is not what it says. No, that's okay. I'm just going to potentially feel a little pressure here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was just relieving the pressure. Okay. So your blood pressure is extraordinarily low, which would be in keeping with your heart rate also being very, very low. But I feel like there's something we're missing. How are your teeth? You have some pain in your teeth, okay? I'm just gonna take your temperature. If you could just lift up your tongue for me, please. Good. Good. Okay, good. 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 Okay. Your temperature is actually quite low, which is better than having a high temperature. It's interesting. It is. I'd like to test your reflexes, if you don't mind. Just relax your knees. You have no reaction whatsoever in the other leg? Come on. Excuse me. But that just, I had a theory, and all I needed to prove was that your reflexes worked fine. And your reflexes just refused to reflex. Let me try, I'm just gonna have a quick look in your teeth. I'm not a dentist, but I have a feeling I know what's going on here. These tools are sterilized, of course. Just pop your mouth open for me, please. Okay. How is this tooth here? That's not that's not painful. Your incisors are perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Really? No, I didn't think you were a vampire. I just exploring every possibility. Okay, let me just get a little bit closer here. Just coming around here a little bit, and what were you doing, or where were you before you came here? Okay, and excuse me. Let me just this little machine here. Can you just breathe into this, please? Just breathe into that, please. Are you drunk? You're drunk. You came straight here from a bar. fell, broke your arm, and you're so close to passing out that your heart rate is slowed. You couldn't see your reflection because it was blurry. Well, at least you're not a vampire. You're just smashed. Okay, I think we can call a wrap to the assessment for today, and we can maybe we can reassess early next week when you're not plain drunk. I'm not angry. It's fine. Don't. And there's a kebab shop just around the corner. You're hungry, okay? Yeah, that's. I'm going to disregard my notes. Not that I had any wild theories about contextual brain disorder or such things. I did not specify that you had to be sober for the assessment, so the failing is on me. I hope you had an enjoyable evening, and we do need to get your arm checked out because there is an actual break there that I feel when you wake up tomorrow is going to hurt like the dickens. Yeah. If you go from here, down the corridor, left, down that corridor to the very bottom and turn right, you'll find your way into A&E or emergency care. They can re-x-ray your arm and probably set it for you so it doesn't heal like that. Yeah. No, it's absolutely fine. I'm glad that we have the answer to the mystery. Thank you for coming in this evening, and well, I'll see you again next time. Maybe everything won't be wrong. Good evening. I think you're going to sleep well. No doubt about that. Good night. No trouble. Sleep well.